What's up, y'all? Welcome back to In the Wild. I am your host, Raysean, and joining me is Kitana, our amazing, outstanding co-host. And today we are on our softball field, and it's super exciting because we have some amazing players to get us excited for the upcoming season. So give a warm welcome to Sophie Baker,
Hello.
Alissa Bolinger, and Lauren Barrett. How's it going, y'all?
Good. It's great.
Thank y'all for joining us. I know that this is our first time outside. This is our first time on the softball field. So just getting us started, because I know y'all were nervous. So our softball of a question will be, why did you choose to play softball?
So me personally, I grew up with two older brothers. So I was growing up at a ballpark all the time. That's where I spent all my summers. So I was just bound to play softball. So that was my whole reason.
I started playing softball because my parents played college sports and my dad actually played Division I baseball. And so I kind of was just thrown into playing softball. Hey, but I love it, so it's all good.
I started playing softball because I kind of grew up in a sports household, so didn't really have much of an option. But like Alissa said, I love it, so here we are.
What is a typical day in the life as a team member?
Ooh. Lauren, you got that one.
Yeah.
Usually you just get up in the morning. Like this morning we had weights, so we were up at like 5:40 for 6:30 weights. Come here, work out, go home, eat some breakfast, do your daily routine, go to class, whatnot, and then be ready for practice by 2:30.
So how do you manage a student-athlete schedule?
I feel like we help each other out a lot too. A lot of us had the same classes, at least as a freshman, most of us had the same classes. So we study with each other, we go to study hall together, we make sure we're doing our homework. So that definitely helps, having each other to be able to hold each other accountable.
I also think having a planner plays a big role, planning out your weeks, days, months, ahead of time, what you're doing, helps a lot.
Definitely a lot of time management, a lot of it. You kind of have to, for someone like me, I'm not very good at it, so you have to learn how to be good at it.
So how do you guys hold each other accountable for time management?
Well, at least for freshmen, our first semester, we were required to go to study hall for a certain amount of hours each week. So we would be there together. So all of us being in classes together, we'd be sitting there making sure that we were doing our homework. And when we would get distracted watching too many TikToks, we'd be like, okay, we need to focus real quick. Let's do our homework. So it's good to be with each other.
When you're about to make your first swing, what's going through your mind?
Ooh.
I'm a pitcher here, so I can
Really just get in there and do your job. Like if you've got runners on base, you want to move them, score them however you can. Yeah.
I'm just thinking hit the ball. Just got to hit the ball.
Okay, so what are some challenges you guys face as a team, and how do you overcome them?
Well, here recently we've kind of been up and down here recently. We had a couple things out of our control happen. So, I mean, it's just kind of learning how to rebound from that and learn how to keep going from all of that.
We did just have a recent injury. Our starting third baseman just got hurt. She broke her ankle. So we're having to readjust about that. But we have a pretty good athletic team, so we have people that are able to come in.
And everybody kind of vibes well, so you just kind of have to, you learn from practice, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way you know how to do it.
It plays a huge part that we get along well.
Yeah.
No, we
really
don't
do
argue
vibe
very
well.
much, and that definitely makes a huge impact.
Well, that's good that y'all get along. So besides practices and workouts, what are some team bonding activities, and how do you spend your time together as a team, I guess, off the field?
So some of our team bonding activities we've done is we do a lot of community service. So last fall we each did a community service event, and one was the veterans race on the Somerville campus. We served at the soup kitchen in downtown. When we got back here, that first Saturday we had team practice, we had a team breakfast, and we made a vision board for 2023. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's cool.
And then we all just kind of hang out. Like, I know a lot of, like, we live at a separate apartment complex than the majority of the rest of the team, so we all just kind of get together and go eat or...
Yeah. We live like 100 feet at most away from each other.
Okay.
Besides, there are like two of the people that are in a different apartment complex, but most of the team, we're all on top of each other all the time. So we spend plenty of time together.
That's really cool. So what was it about Augusta University's softball program that drew you here?
For me, it was Coach Brocato. Meeting her and her talking to my coaches. I had a big bond with my travel ball coaches, and they loved her, so meeting her and just liking her vibe, definitely.
My story's a little different. I just transferred here this past fall, so
Okay.
I had some stuff not go my way at the other school, and so I reached out to Coach Brocato, and she was very inviting, and I loved the campus, and I'm actually a kinesiology major, so I was attracted to the health science stuff here, so.
I'm kind of like Alissa. I transferred here 2 years ago, and what really caught my eye was I was in a very, very small town where I went to school at previously. So I kind of like the atmosphere down here, and I enjoyed talking to Coach Brocato and Coach Smith, and they really made me feel at home, which is what I like. So, I mean, who doesn't love home?
What should Jag Nation be excited to see from the field from y'all this season?
Our energy is amazing.
Okay.
You can always count us cheering each other on, being loud. Trust me, when you come down here and baseball's playing too, you'll hear us over them.
It's never a dull moment with us. It's always something.
And if you could describe your coach in one word, what would it be?
One word.
Gritty. She wants to win, and she'll push you to your max. So, yes.
I agree with that.
I can agree with that one.
All right. Well, tell us when your first game is so Jag Nation can come out and support.
It's February 4th here at 12 p.m. We play Catawba. I couldn't remember who we played. I was like,
All right. Well, thanks to y'all so much. I know for one, I'm excited to see all the stuff that y'all
Definitely.
have coming up this season.
thank you guys.
Thank you for having
Hi, so I'm Dr. Lorraine Evans, and I'm the Executive Director of the Academic Success Center. Augusta University wants all of our students to be successful, inside and outside of the classroom. And the Academic Success Center is for that inside of the classroom part. We want all of our students to be able to reach their goals and their academic potential. At the Academic Success Center, we have peer tutors, and these are students who have taken the classes that you are now visiting them for, so they can help you learn the strategies and skills and things that you need to do for that course. We also have peer coaches, and peer coaches are going to help you with time management and new study strategies for those courses that you haven't had before. And then we have our workshops, and so once or twice a week we have workshops that are about topics specific to that week. So we'll have exam preparation workshops, or we'll have workshops about how to, manage your final schedule type thing. The Academic Success Center is here to help you be successful in your classes, and we hope to see you here.
Welcome back, y'all, to In the Wild, and joining us out here on the softball field is our head softball coach, Alissa Brocato, and our head baseball coach, Chris Howell. How's it going, y'all?
Doing good. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming back. I know you were literally just on our 100th episode, so we're super excited to be out here.
I guess I didn't blow it.
You did it.
Okay, great.
You did it. You did a great job. Hundreds of listens.
Great.
So getting us started, how did y'all know you wanted to be a coach? When did that moment become apparent to you?
The first thing for me was the ability to help others. I wanted to reach out and give the players an opportunity and help them. I was blessed to get to play, so I wanted to help them do the same and just help others, and then kind of got in it and didn't look back.
I would say similarly, it wasn't my career path to start with in college. I was going to go the PT route. I wanted to be a physical therapist, and quickly learned that was not probably for me. So Literally, I was sitting at a softball tournament with a friend of mine who was a GA at a school, and I just felt like it just dropped in my spirit. I really do believe it was like God saying, like, this is what you're meant to do. And so I wanted to just make sure that same as Coach, like, wanted to help people. You know, college is such a pivotal time, and I wanted to be able to try my best to impact lives in a positive way.
How would you describe your style of coaching?
I think it has morphed a bit. I would say when I was younger, it's probably a little bit more firm, kind of no nonsense. I'd like to say that I've changed a little bit with the generations as they've changed. I've tried to be more positive, more patient for sure. I don't know that the girls would always agree with that, but it is the aim, it is the goal to keep them reminded that this isn't just about ball, this is about life, and try to be patient and try to be positive while we all grow together.
My goal this year is to be positive. We got a great bunch of guys that's working hard, and the more positive I am, and you know, that's what I'm going to get from my guys. So it has adapted over the years. I think you have to as a coach. Times do change, and so do we. But I think it's important just to be positive and be honest. And I'm kind of a fiery, emotional guy too, so that kind of takes over in the game. But just have fun with them.
What are some challenges you guys faced when you first started coaching?
Mine was the age gap. I was pretty close to him in age. When I first got the job, I was 32. So that was a challenge for me. You got to separate, and you got to be a coach. You got to hold them accountable. But I feel like I've gotten older and they've gotten younger. So now the gap has definitely gotten bigger. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun though.
I would say similar to that. I started at 24. So when umpires would walk up to the field and they're like, "Hey, where's your head coach?" And I'm like, "I'm right here."
I am the head coach.
I am the head coach. But I think even more than that for me was the fact that I wasn't an assistant. I didn't really have a mentor in coaching. And that's one thing that if I could go back and change anything, I would probably be more intentional about getting a mentor. So everything was just really kind of filling it out and figuring it out on my own.
So outside of practices and workouts and games, of course, how do you prepare your team for games and how to, I guess, compete?
Hopefully once they make it to this level, they have a level of competition anyway. So as long as you can keep feeding that competitive drive in them, I think then in addition to that, you got to build good chemistry or help them build good chemistry. That comes with recruiting the students that are going to fit Augusta University and fit the players that you have. But I think those are the things outside of skills, you know, bat and ball stuff that we try to do is chemistry and competition.
You know, the internal push has got to come from them. You got to have dreams. So we talk a lot about setting our goals and what do you want to do in this game and what do you want to do during your time here at Augusta University. So the weight room's a big part of it. That kind of molds character, that molds responsibility and accountability. So, yeah, a lot of off-the-field stuff that you can engage these guys in and let them come together on their own and get ready for the journey.
So what are some of your own personal core values and Augusta core values that you try to instill in your team?
Core values for me is honesty, up front. I don't be true to myself while I coach and while I do this. I'm a father of 4, so I would want someone to take care of my kids like I take care of theirs. That's kind of the way I try to walk every day. So
I think my top one would be integrity, being the same person on and off the field, honesty, you know, like Coach mentioned, playing by the rules. We're going to keep the rules. We're going to abide by the rules. We're going to do what we're supposed to do, NCAA, Peach Belt, all that kind of stuff, being integrous in all that we do. And then another one is just hard work, like really value hard work, like, you know, not just going through the motions. And we all can do that. We all can do that, but really just keeping hard work a forefront of what we do and being busy and not wasting our time, trying not to waste our time.
So when you look to recruit new students to join your respective teams, no pun intended, but how would you pitch your programs to students who want to be a part of or play college ball?
I mean, I really believe Augusta University can sell itself. If you can get people here to this beautiful city, our beautiful campus, the wide array of majors that we offer, and then you throw in there, you know, you get the opportunity to live off campus eventually. That doesn't hurt either. You know, students can kind of bite on that a little bit, especially this generation of student. But I do think that once you get people here on the campus, you have a better shot because they really fall in love with the community and how it looks. And we'll make some improvements and advancements out here that'll help catch us up a little bit too, I think.
One of the things for me is the growth of the university over the last couple of years. We've had some trying times with our country and everything going on, but our growth as an institution has continued to just get better. And so have our facilities, our direction, our upper leadership's done a fantastic job with what we're trying to do in our vision. So that's not a sale, that's kind of who we are, and that's exciting.
What is your players' relationship with academics and athletics?
It's important. That's the reason they're here, you know. And you know, as an athlete, you get a chance to get an education and play ball, and so you know, those guys have goals and of what they want to do after this, and I think they're very honest with themselves of what they want to do, and we just encourage to graduate and get moving on their career after baseball when it's over.
Yeah, same. I mean, you know, we're not having players move on from here to go play professional softball, so they know that their career is going to be in something else. So academics is of, you know, utmost importance, and I don't think they ever confuse that. They know that we know it's important, and we preach that it's important because they are a student before they're an athlete. Although both take up a whole lot of time.
So switching gears a little bit, we have some exciting news coming to our fields, which will be lights. Can you talk about your initial reaction when you found out this news?
I cried. It's true, I did. I was so excited, and I, you know, called Ryan, our athletic director, and I was like, "Is this real? Are you serious?" And anyway, I was like, "Wow, come on, Alissa!" But I did. I was so excited.
Yeah, what an investment for our two programs. I mean, now you're talking about our guys getting a chance to play at night for the first time here. The parents are going to get to come and be a part of it, which is a big part of what they do. Everybody wants to watch their child play. So, yeah, just meant investment. Like the institutions, just really supportive in what we're doing, and our guys were fired up. It was a pretty cool moment. I videoed it and splashed it everywhere because it was a big part in our program. And we were excited to announce that, and I was excited to tell them.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to change the game day experience for everyone, I guess. Yeah. Is there a timeline that you can share with us about when these lights will be going up?
End of February is what we've been told. Hopefully that's the goal, is that they'd be here and in the ground and operable by the end of February.
So you both have experienced a lot of success as coaches. What is your biggest accomplishment?
I mean, always going to regionals is always fun and exciting, and that's kind of always the goal, is to make it to the NCAA tournament. We've done that a few times and haven't been there in recent years, so that's the goal. Want to get back to regionals, play there. So yeah.
Yeah, we're still working on ours. You know, we got goals of getting that Peach Belt tournament and then getting a chance to go to regional and then go to the World Series in Cary, North Carolina. And our guys know what it takes to get there, so we're still working on ours. Just excited about the bunch we have here to do that.
What would you say is your strategy for a successful season?
I think consistency is always a key. And then there's always the things that are outside of our control. We can't control injuries. We can control preparation. We can control attitude, those kinds of things. So control the controllables and try to stay as consistent as possible, knowing that we've got talent and we can do it. We can win games and we can be successul.
Ours will be black and white. You got to pitch, play defense with some timely hitting, and the will to win. You got to go out there and compete. It's a great league. So it's very competitive day in, day out. So. You know, we just got to lay it out there for these guys and make sure they understand what it takes, and then trust their preparation.
So how do you balance on and off the field hobbies?
Hobby?
Yeah, I got 4 kids under 6, so my hobbies, I'm not sure what they are, but I get to go home and be dad, which is great, and then I get a chance to come out here and kind of run around with these young guys. So, yeah, I mean, we spend a lot of time at the field and recruiting, trying to get the next batch of guys in here to go, and I enjoy the dad part. So,
it is a job that's very enjoyable. It takes a lot of time. So I don't know. I mean, maybe other coaches have hobbies, but I don't know. I mean, I spend a lot of time with church and friends, and that's where I like to spend what extra time I have. But I love being at work. I love my job, and I love Augusta athletics and the university. So it's never seems a burden to come to work. But it ebbs and flows. We get to go home a little early in the summer sometimes and come in a little later. But yeah.
So hypothetically speaking, if you had time for a hobby, what would you be looking into doing?
As funny as it may sound, like I would probably be looking to be outside more, like doing what I like, not working, but like maybe walking, exercising, getting down to the river, that kind of stuff. Like I really like being outside and doing things like that, and I love to travel.
I'd like to play a little bit more golf. That'd be a lot of fun. It's the golf capital of the world, so I'd like to dip my toes in a bunch of the golf courses around here. But yeah, golf would be a lot of fun. You're outside, and I'm not real good at it, but it's a lot of fun.
So last question, tell us when the season starts and how Jack Nation can support us this season.
I think you got to start first, right?
Yeah, we go on the road at West Georgia next week, Friday, and we're back at home the next week. We got a great schedule at home, and there's exciting things happening at Augusta University Athletics, and just encourage everyone to come out and check out the baseball and the softball team, our basketball and volleyball. We've been very successful in other sports, so just encourage those students to come out and support and watch your student athletes get after it and compete and play for Augusta University.
And we start February 4th, Saturday, against Catawba, and then we go on the road the very next day, Sunday, to Francis Marion. And then it's kind of every 2 or 3 days until April, and then it'll start slowing down a little bit. But we've got a few dates where we both play on the same day, so that's always fun and exciting to get a big crowd and to come watch both teams play at the same time, so that's really cool. And currently there's no charge, so come, everybody come. It's always free for students, but community too, come out, watch us play and support the teams. So it's fun to watch.
Yep, so you heard it here first, Jack Nation. Come out to support our baseball and softball teams, and thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you so
Thank you for
much,
having us.
Appreciate it.
Hello, Jaguars. My name is Dr. Sharon Dukes, and I'm the Director of Student Life and Engagement at Augusta University. The Office of Student Life and Engagement is located on the Summerville campus in the Jaguar Student Activity Center, better known as the JSAC. Our office has 6 areas: civic engagement, student leadership, student organizations, campus activities, the overall JSAC facilities, and fraternity and sorority life. Our mission is to create connected communities that offer transformative experiences and memorable moments for the students of Augusta University. We offer several activities such as Spring Fling. We host the Miss Augusta University pageant. We offer opportunities for student leaders, and we have 3 councils for fraternity and sorority life, to include the College Panhellenic Council, the Interfraternity Council, and the National Panhellenic Council. If you are interested in joining an organization or becoming engaged with our office, please visit us in the JSAC or go to our website at augusta.edu/studentlife.